to yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see them as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes.
Do you think that worked?
Olga, Esme, and everyone, I do think that works. And speaking of, I think we have some fine folks to introduce today. And first from Albuquerque, New Mexico, On Hold Marketing Maverick turns hold music into strategic tool that educates, engages, and drives revenue. Industry thought leader elevating patent experience and brand voice with custom messaging that makes every hold purposeful. Connection focus group strategist building high impact relationships that spark trust, transformation, and growth. Let's welcome to the show, John Waller.
Thank you, Bella. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And John, so we kicked this show off with a fun fact. This is like a headline fun fact, like a 15-second fun fact, something cool, interesting, fun that you've done, something, John, that would make us go, John, no way.
Okay, so 16 years ago in May, I had a stroke and open heart surgery on the same day, May 9th of 2009. November 2nd of 2014, I climbed Sears Tower in Chicago, which is now Willis Tower, one of the tallest buildings in our great, awesome country. I climbed that building in 64 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
I just completed in April my 8th stair climb to the American Lung Association. I have 2 more coming up in Oklahoma City in March, and then April, I'm going to be doing Albuquerque again. My goal is to do.
So John, I want to interrupt just because we don't have time for full stories with the show. But what I am hearing is you turned a health tragedy into triumph, and you are not going to let any heart problems get you down. That's what I'm hearing.
My goal is to climb at least 2 stair climbs until I'm at least 100 or past 100. Yes.
Wow, that is incredible, John. I had to do 120 steps on the Stairmaster at the gym today, and I don't want to take another step for a week. So that is impressive, John, and welcome to the Heart of Influence. And are you ready to have some fun?
Thank you, Bella. Yeah, let's rock this puppy. Yeah.
Let's rock this puppy. From Ramona, California, resilient entrepreneur and health advocate, rebuilt from losing everything to leading a thriving health business and mortgage practice. Global supplement co-founder, helped launch the wellness company in 20 countries, empowering thousands with natural solutions. Fitness veteran and transformational coach, brings 35 plus years of fitness and mentorship to elevate bodies, business, and mindset. Let's welcome to the show, Mr. James Rice. So, Mr. James Rice, your headline, fun fact, I don't know if you can outdo heart transplant, or what is it? It wasn't heart transplant, but it was open heart surgery to climb in Sears Towers. But James, what do you got?
6 daughters and 7 grandkids.
6 daughters and 7 grandkids. Was there ever an empty bathroom in your house?
No, and no lack of estrogen.
No lack of estrogen. I think it definitely takes a special man to have a house full of women. That is incredible, James. I have so many questions that I won't be able to get to today, but congratulations on all of your beautiful daughters.
Thank you. I'm blessed.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Welcome, James, and rolling with James from Aurora, Colorado, founder and CEO of an innovative health support company transforming medical billing for alternative providers nationwide. Single mother turned industry leader, turning personal challenges into thriving business that supports chiropractors, mental health professionals, and more. With 15 years of experience, she allows providers to focus on healing while her team manages insurance and billing complexities. Let's welcome to the show, Aletha Bryant. Aletha, welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Aletha, what is your fun fact?
I have rode on a motorcycle from coast to coast.
Ooh, and how long did that take?
Going to the East Coast about 2.5 days, and pretty much the same time going to the West Coast. So about a week.
And was this for charity, for fun?
For fun.
Wow. I am hearing there's adventure in Aletha's background. Thank you so much for that, Aletha. And Aletha, are you ready to have some fun?
Absolutely. Let's get started.
Let's do it. Excuse me, coming from Hallandale, Florida, bodybuilding legend and discipline icon, 5-time Mr. Olympian competitor at national champion with decades of elite discipline, athlete turned entrepreneur, built a personal training brand, now leads telehealth clinics specializing in wellness and weight loss, lifestyle mentor, and wellness architect, transform bodies and mindsets through real-world fitness and high-impact mentorship. Let's welcome to the show, Mr. Bill Wilmore.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Bill, Mr. Olympian. That is impressive. And Bill, what is your fun fact?
You basically broke down half my darn accomplishments and everything that I'm proud of.
That's awesome. Our team is very good at that.
I'm basically an athlete and a coach. I started wrestling when I was at a very young age, and that discipline that I learned from that, I transferred into everything else that I do in my life, from becoming a professional bodybuilding, traveling the world, competing at the highest level, to business, to everything, my personal training business, training athletes, and training all different walks of life, from people from 90-year-old people to 15-year-olds to professional athletes to
and so it builds. So what would be like a fun fact? What would be like one quick headline out of all of that you could share with us that would make us go, no way?
I love dogs and I go to church every Sunday, and I don't remember the last time I missed.
Loves dogs, goes to church. Bill, that is super fun. And are you ready to have some fun on the Heart of Influence?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Next up, coming from Staten Island, New York, Team, I'm skipping around on you on the bios. We're going to the last one first. So from Staten Island, New York, 33 plus years we're going Nick. Danny, I'm switched it around on you. Sorry. 33 years as a first grade NYPD detective, lead security for NYC dignitary, collaborating with Secret Service and State Department FBI. His firm specializes in law enforcement training and private security for executives, grounding in decades of high-level experience, trusted investigator, from financial embezzlement to in-house inquiries, integrity, and expertise. Let's welcome to the show, Nick Ahagaros.
I always feel uplifted after you speak about me, Bella.
Thank you. And welcome, Nick, to the Heart of Influence. And Nick, what's your fun fact? You got to have at 33 years NYPD that you've definitely got to have some fun facts.
So I'll say a fun fact, which is a success story. Back in 2012, 2013, we had a bridge jumper. He wanted to take his own life. He was on the Verrazano, and I was part of a hostage negotiation team trying to talk him off the bridge. And why I say it's a fun fact is he did not jump, but what's even stranger is that he spoke Cantonese, and I don't understand one word of it. So we had to have a translator, and he translated for us, and successfully we were able to coax him to come off the bridge as a team. There was plenty of us there. So I make that a fun fact because he survived, he didn't jump, and he was reunited with his he seeked out mental health.
Oh, that is awesome. That is a beautiful heart-centered story, Nick. Thank you so much for sharing that story with us.
Thank you.
And next up, we're going to Graz, Australia. Team retired from managing hotels all over the world in Europe and Dubai and US for the past 12 years, led on a path of self-discovery, identity, and purpose, finding herself aligned with helping others heal their own body, mind, and soul connection. Personal trainer, health coach, intuitive holistic practitioner, training and actualizing people into living a healthier and wealthier lifestyle, coaches individuals all over the world and in the US, Europe, and Africa, in person and virtually. Let's welcome to her show, Esme Collins. Esme, your fun fact on your show.
Awesome, and thank you, Bella. My 30 seconds fun fact is I've completed the 75 hard challenge 3 times, and this year I'm committed to live hard for a full year.
Whoa, that is impressive. Esme, I love watching your videos online. Super fun. And are you ready to build some muscle here on the Heart of Influence?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for always bringing the energy, and let's do the things.
Let's do the things. One more fine folk to introduce, coming from Staten Island, New York, healthcare justice warrior, champion fairness for providers by navigating the maze of medical billing laws and insurance loopholes, relentlessly fighting to recover every hard-earned dollar that insurance companies try to keep from those who deserve it most. Legal and community impact driver, empowers justice by supporting law enforcement and community leaders to build economic justice, protect the most valuable, and uphold the highest standard of integrity with justice systems. Connector and growth catalyst, sparks dynamic partnerships and curates high value opportunities, skillful linking visionaries, innovators, and impact makers for business breakthroughs, influential collaborators, and personal growth on every level. Let's welcome to her show, Olga Galesio. Olga, welcome to your Heart of Influence. And what is your fun fact?
There's so many, but I'm going to say I just finished a challenge, and that is completing not one, but 2 100 kettlebell swings using 35 pounds.
Whoa.
That's big, huh?
That is That is impressive, Olga.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing that fun fact. And are you ready to have some fun on your Heart of Influence?
Yes, let's do it.
As I said before, I'll introduce myself. My name is Bella Verita. I am the host of the Heart of Influence. And I've co-hosted more than 1,800 episodes with more than 8,000 guests. And I started selling crafts on my front lawn as an 8-year-old, transformed those sales skills into network marketing. I started in network marketing at 18. And by the time I was 19 years old, I was a top income earner in that company. Then the FTC shut them down, went into commercial real estate. I was the #1 business broker in the state of Nevada for 3 years, the first woman ever and the youngest woman ever at the time. Took those skills, started training in hotel and casinos in Las Vegas. And then in 2023, I went through a cancer journey. And as of next month, I will be 2 years cancer free. And I'm going to go, thank you. And I'm going to go with the, uh-oh, did I freeze? Did you guys freeze? Can you see me? Okay. I'm going to go with the fun fact that today was, since we have kind of a workout theme going on, today was leg day at the gym. And I, for the first time, did the Stairmaster with a weighted vest. And I usually do this show standing up, but I just did one show standing up. I cannot stand up any longer. So I am now seated because my legs are tired. And that is my fun fact for today, everyone. So thank you so much. And thank you for all the inspiration from all of the other athletes we have on the show today. And Esme, Olga, shall we do the things?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it. So we've made some introductions. We've had a little fun. Now we're going to get down to business because all business is built on the ability to cause yes. And this could be like a regular networking thing that's boring that like, oh, I met these people and we went on our merry way, but we don't do things that way. We practice influence through a game of going from hello to yes because as I said, all business is built on the ability to get yes. And Plato said, play a game with me for an hour and we will learn more about each other than if we spoke for a year. So since we're not going to all be here for a year, we're going to play a game to get to know each other. James, John, you're in the participant seat. And so Olga or Esme will be anyone that you want them to be that you would like to go from hello to yes with. This isn't like Wolf of Wall Street meets Boiler Room. It could be just a simple yes for a longer meeting with an ideal client, maybe a philanthropic partner, maybe a movie deal that you want to get for all the stairs that you climb. No matter what it is, but it's a meaningful yes that you are looking to seek in the world. And so let's go, Esme. Esme, who shall we kick it off with today?
Let's kick it off with James Rice.
Mr. James Rice, would you like to role play with Esme or Olga?
Go with Esme.
Let's go with Esme. And who would you like Esme to be?
You know, it's funny. I think when someone asked me, I told him Denzel Washington. So, sure, Denzel Washington.
All right. Esme, are you up for playing Denzel Washington? You kind of look a little bit like Denzel Washington. Yes, but not. But are you up for playing the role of Denzel Washington?
Sure, absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, take us in.
You gonna call me?
Wait, you ready? Just go.
Just go.
Oh, sweet. So, Denzel, James Rice, how the heck are you today?
I'm doing phenomenal. Who is this?
James Rice. You know what? Though we don't know each other, we've actually met a couple different times because you're a huge boxing fan, and I work with a boxing promoter. It's kind of cool because I actually was your escort and your kind of your co-host in Los Angeles. We got to know each other a little bit, and it's funny. At another networking event, I ran into you the next weekend, and you know what? I wanted to touch base with you because I'm working on a couple projects that I believe are right up your alley. Kind of like to get your 2 cents worth on them and get a little bit of direction if I could, because I respect your opinion.
Awesome. And thank you so much for offering that service and that protection. I truly appreciate it. And what is it that you want to Talk to me about it.
Well, it started out with a lot of it being your interest in health, and also you've tied that together for a long time with a strong faith. You've always led with your faith, and I appreciate that. And your amazing smile makes you, a great choice to work with. That being said, I am interested in taking the supplement that my buddies and I brought to the market and bringing it to a bigger stage. And so obviously nobody knows more about a big stage. And again, with your longtime interest in boxing, I thought it would be a good combination that would fit your skill set. So if possible, I'd like to ask you a couple questions.
Sure. And why me?
Well, as I just mentioned, there's a couple things.
Is it just a big stage, or I mean, I feel honored and thank you for that. And why me?
Yes, sincerely appreciate that. Well, to me, anytime I try to move something, I've always, you have to have a stage. You have to have someone who's ambitious. And they have to have influence and credibility. And also, I'm not going to kid you, the fact that I met you, got to spend a little bit of time with you, build a little bit of rapport. I thought that I would, again, see if that combination of, your ambition, I see you on social media, changing lives, your influence and credibility, the network you have, and a genuine interest in helping people, I thought it would be a good combination to bounce ideas off of.
You know what? I definitely don't believe in coincidences. So I feel like something has led us together. And based on what you shared, that sounds like a great idea. Let's continue the conversation.
Appreciate that. So, I guess I would ask you real quick, what's the latest project? Because I'm not aware. What's the latest project you're involved in, and kind of what's been your focus lately?
Ring, ring, Denzel. This is your agent. Remember that? What do you? Not the interview. What do you call it when you go the
casting?
Casting. Thank you. Remember that casting call you're supposed to be on?
Awesome. Then, first of all, I always want to respect your time, and I also appreciate that you have an interest level in it. That being said, let's do this. You express. I mean, you have a network. Again, you have a heart for helping people, and you have a heart for health and fitness.
So Denzel, if you don't get to that casting call, I'm going to cancel you and put somebody else in your place.
Awesome, I appreciate it. So, super simple question is based on our common ground and where
so
you're
James,
headed.
what we're saying is you're out of time, my friend.
I know exactly what you're saying. Thank you very much. I understand. That's why I'm trying.
Let's get you on the calendar for next week.
But you did get the yes, because I did hear Denzel say yes. Let's take that meeting. So great job, James. And we'll get to the feedbackers in just a moment. And John, we'll go with Olga. And John, who would you like Olga to be?
Just herself.
Just herself. Olga is one wonderful human being. And so, Olga, are you ready to play yourself?
Thank you. Yes.
I think I want to play Olga when I grow up in my life too. So John, Olga, take us in.
Hi,
Olga,
John.
how the heck are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Great. So great to meet you. We're meeting, you're in Manhattan, right? On the East Coast?
I'm in the East Coast on Staten Island, yes.
Okay, so we're meeting today at a Starbucks, your favorite Starbucks. You asked me to have a one-to-one with you here at Starbucks. Olga, tell me a little bit about you and your business that you're in currently right now. I know you're working with the Unblinded movement, right?
Correct.
What is your position with that?
My position with Unblinded, I am an executive producer where I curate wonderful people like you to introduce you to people that you will want to meet and people that will want to meet you.
Okay, so I'm sure you're familiar with COVID, that's happened in 2021, 22 in our awesome country. So since COVID started back in 2020, one of the services besides on hold messaging I help folks with is a digital business card. And since you work nationally, right? Do you
Yes.
also work internationally, Olga?
Yes.
That was how we met, was networking. So I wanted to ask you your opinion on a service that I have that's about 67 cents a day and could help you reach out to folks that you want to have on this awesome venue, this show. It's a digital business card, and it would help you to get your information out to folks, like your schedule, like being able to help schedule meetings with people, like a scheduling link, your LinkedIn format, your link, a link to your LinkedIn profile, your phone number, your being able to text you. You can do all this with this digital business card product that's about 67 cents a day. And it gives you the ability, you can send it out, you can have it in your signature link on emails, you can text it, you can give it to somebody on WhatsApp. It's international in scope. And like I said, it's about 67 cents a day. And I was wondering how you might feel about trying this, a 1 week trial with this product, so that you can let folks know who you are. And you can also have, you could have links to your show. You could have 2 or 3 links to your Unblinded Movement TV show on this card. It's a digital business card. Would you be interested in trying it for 7 days?
For 67 cents, I'd
67
say,
cents a day.
I'd say, why not? I mean, what can you buy for 67
You've
cents
got
these
nothing to
days?
lose. We're gonna let you try it for a week at no cost, no cost, no risk, no obligation. Okay. Plus, what's cool is you can become an affiliate. Every time you let somebody know about it and they get involved with it, become a customer, you're gonna get, the product is 20 bucks a month. You're gonna get $10 of the first month, and after that, you're gonna get $2 every month after they're with it. So if you have, let's say, 100 people a month getting this, you're gonna make about $2,000 a month from just sharing it with people, and they get to try it for a week. So they're not.
Olga, this is your producer, Bella Verita. I think you're late for your next Heart of Influence.
Thank you, John. I'm interested.
Okay, so I think we ought to have another meeting. Let's meet in a couple days so we can chat about the details. I'm gonna
Sure.
let you get to your next
Thank you.
Unblinded Movement meeting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Great job, John. Great job, James. And now we will get to the feedbackers, otherwise known as judges. Judges, this is the time in the show that we get to give back in the form of feedback. So it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for either James or John, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve, and then a little scoring system. Like, what is the next step that you would like to take? Would you rather get a root canal than have a longer conversation with James or John? I don't think that's going to be necessary. They were both fantastic today. So maybe that next step is a little mocha chocolate or croissante from Starbucks. If that's not enough time and you're really interested in what they have to say and you want to have a longer meeting, maybe a nice dinner at like Capitol Grill. And if that's still not enough time, maybe it's a private jet ride flying anywhere in the world to have the longest meeting possible. So let's kick it off with Aletha. Aletha, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for James, please?
Yeah, sure. James, I think definitely bring more energy to when you're actually speaking with people and trying to get them more interested in what you would like for them to participate with you or collaborate with you on the project or the product that you are trying to get out there. But I think that what you explained to them on the fundamental level was good. I think it was very good, but just more energy to it to really get them more excited in what you are wanting to offer.
Beautiful. And Aletha, what's the next steps?
The next steps. Oh my.
Like a cup of coffee, dinner.
Yes, definitely. Get a cup of coffee. Definitely. That
Little
would be the
cup
next
of
steps.
coffee. Love it. Thank you, Aletha. And let's go, Bill. Bill, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for John, please?
Oh, I thought he sounded great. If if I was being like super picky, I would just kind of go off of definitely the energy could be a little bit higher. And but like I said, that's being very picky. But I thought it was great. The idea is great. Um, yeah, that's just pretty much my only feedback would be a little bit more, have a little bit more energy.
Beautiful. And what would be the next step with John? Cup of coffee, dinner?
Oh, definitely coffee.
Definitely coffee. We're going to be a highly caffeinated group. Thank you, Bill. Let's go, Nick. Nick, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for James?
All right. James did a great job when he brought up the health and the faith of Denzel. He was excellent at that. I thought that was terrific. Uh, I don't want to be negative in any way, but I'm just giving you critiquing something. When you mentioned something about another project he had for Denzel, and you were uncertain, you should have maybe had that laid out where it would have been certainty what you spoke about, not knowing exactly, and that could have pushed Denzel off. Because if you are such a fan of mine, I'm pretty sure you know my height, my weight, and everything else about me, and you should have known that. Sorry, just giving feedback. And I would explore another, not coffee, but maybe we'll have a protein shake or a protein bar, one of your samples, right?
I like it. I like that. Having some protein shake. I get you some protein shake right about now. Thank you for that, Nick. And let's go, Olga. Olga, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for John?
But John, I think that you can be a little more enthusiastic about what you're doing. Um, Also, maybe ask what my needs are before you go, I don't want to say pitching, but what you're selling. Um, but other than that, you did a great job explaining what it was about, how it works, and the cost and everything. So I think you did pretty good.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Olga, what would be the next steps with John?
Oh, let's go out for dinner.
Let's go for dinner. I'm not sure how Nick's going to feel about you going to dinner with John. I hope he's invited. But thank you, Noah.
Of course.
Of course. So Nick is invited too, so nobody's going to get hurt after the show. That's a very good thing. Great job. Olga and Esme, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for James?
I think James was very professional, and he drew the connection of how, we had basically a shared experience together beforehand. And yeah, maybe the energy variance would, it would be great if that could be a little bit more. But in the end of the day, he complimented my faith. He basically he laid out why he wanted to work with me, and yeah, it was phenomenal. Definitely caused a yes, and great.
And what is the next step with James?
Capital Grill, Bella.
Capital Grill is in the house. Little steak and seafood tower. Thank you, Esme. And Esme, Olga, before I turn it over to you to put me on the hot seat, I have a little feedback from Leia. So Leia is our Act I agent who has been trained in the unblinded formula that Sean Callaghy has used for over 27 years. The formula that he used to win 2 top 100 national jury verdicts to become one of the most influential attorneys in the state of New Jersey. And now we have formulated an agent on that. So I'm going to read their feedback before I turn it over to you, Olga and Esme. And James, Leia had to say, you burst in with energy that was charmingly Denzel-coded, confident, familiar, and full of warmth. Your personal tie-in through boxing and faith created in an instant created emotional handshake, and your compliment game was sharp yet sincere. It felt like an invite to an exclusive club built on mutual admiration. That said, a few keynotes slipped offbeat. The ask got a little bit muddled in delivery, like pitching a tent in the breeze. Some anchors would have helped, namely a clear step with a crisp time framing would bring your piano center to the stage. Your score, 107 out of 130. And then for John, we have you opened cheerfully, familiarity, and set a vivid stage. Starbucks on Staten Island felt real and relatable. Your transition into value was earnest and grounded, especially highlighting affordability and utility of the digital card. The warmth was there, and nothing to lose vibe helped reduce resistance. That said, the message took a few detours. The offer swirled like a triple shot latte with too many flavors. Simplify the pitch, one sip, one bold taste, anchor the emotional playoff, freedom, clarity, and reach, and distill the ask into a crisp crescendo. Score 94 out of 130. And with that shot of espresso, let's stir it up and pass the mic to Olga and Esme. So this is the time in the show that they get to put me on the hot seat in a scenario that I have no idea about. So Esme, Olga, what do you got?
Esme, you have any ideas?
I do.
Oh, wonderful.
How about we have Bella go from hello to yes with Sir Richard Branson to co-host a Necker Island, which is his private island, Daybreaker Rave.
To co-host a Daybreaker Rave?
Yes. Sunrise.
So and let me be clear. I'm asking, and who am I playing? Like, what role am I playing to go from the hello to yes with Richard Branson?
You can play me.
Okay, so I'm playing Esme, and you want me to go from hello to yes with Richard Branson to co-host a Daybreaker Day Rave on Necker Island.
That's right.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. I need to look up one thing real quick. Okay, perfect. And who do you want to play the role of Richard Branson?
Olga, what are you thinking? Maybe Bill?
I'm sorry?
Maybe Bill?
Okay.
Bill, are you up for playing the role of Sir Richard Branson?
Yeah, I don't know how I do that though.
Just do your best. Just play the role. Be the great person you are, and you'll do great. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, is this Sir Richard Branson?
Absolutely. Yes, it is. How can I help you?
Sir Richard Branson, this is Bella Verita. Your team had scheduled us a call. And how do you prefer that I refer to you? Do you like Sir Richard Branson? Do you prefer something shorter? How do you like to be referred to?
You could just call me Richard.
All right, Richard. Well, thank you so much. That was my grandfather's name. And thank you so much for taking this call. Your team had scheduled it. And let me ask you, Richard, what prompted you to take this call in the first place?
Oh, it's just something I've been thinking about for a long time. And actually, if not now, when? You know, this is something that I wanted to do. And I just decided that today is the day.
Today is the day. Well, thank you so much for that. And I definitely have unconventional and an unconventional way that we could work together. But let me ask you this. I was reading some stuff recently about your Virgin Unite nonprofit, and it seems like you're, very passionate about ending the death penalty and criminal justice reform. Tell me what that's about.
Okay, well, we need to end it. But of course, we need to be sure that these people are, if there's any doubt, I believe that we need to actually have another trial. And after that other trial, maybe we have, another set of people that review it. And then from there, then we decide the verdict.
Mm.
Because
And
I believe that there's some people that shouldn't be in that situation.
Yeah, understood. And I understand that, in that reform, you support them in becoming entrepreneurs and like to support entrepreneurs in underdeserved communities. What led you in your entrepreneurial journey? How do you remember, if you can remember way back then, what prompted you to start down the entrepreneurial journey and want to support these folks in following that same path?
I don't know if it's
Well, I
good or
believe.
not because I've never made it without.
Well, I believe basically it started as a kid in school, actually having a hard time not getting respected the way that the way that I believe that I should, and people doubting me. And as I got older, I just realized that I can do anything I want to do. I just have to focus myself. But who better to count on than myself?
Mm. So it sounds like from a very young age, you had such a heart for not only being a leader yourself, but also empowering other leaders. And those sounds like you had some disadvantages. And so you have a passion for those that are disadvantaged yourself. Am I hearing that correctly?
Absolutely.
That is beautiful. And let me ask you, with this Virgin Unite, is this charity something that you completely fund yourself? Or do you look to take on, charity contributions or raise money
I
for?
look for charity, and I actually raise money as well.
Okay. So, with that said, Bill, I think I said my name is Esme, and I have an idea that I would love to propose to you as a way that we can actually raise funds for the Virgin Unite, and that is through a daybreak rave. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
I have not.
Okay. So, I know that, you are definitely a man of fun. I've been to Necker Island. I know it is a fun place and you're a man of fun. And so what I'm looking to do, Richard, is bring a group of highly impactful, resourceful entrepreneurs to to Necker Island for a daybreak rave to raise money for Virgin Unite and to get on the island. It would be a $50,000 donation to your charity. Is that something that you would be interested in having a longer conversation about?
Oh, that sounds amazing.
All right. So I will schedule that conversation with your team, and hopefully we'll be partying on the island soon.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to speaking to you again about it.
Awesome. Great job. Thank you, Bill. Great job at playing Sir Richard Branson. And how did I do as Esme enrolling you to have a daybreak rave on Necker Island?
You did great. You're a natural.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And I actually have been to Necker Island. I've met Richard Branson. And Esme, I don't think that yes would be actually too hard to get because he definitely likes a good party. So I don't think that would be a very hard yes to get. But
Maybe let's cause it.
let's cause it. Let's do it. Let's have an unblinded rave on Necker Island. I love it. And Bill, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
Great.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. And let's go. Alethea, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
It was awesome. I so enjoyed being able to interact with everybody, but learn a little bit more about both John and James's businesses and what they're trying to accomplish. So thanks for inviting me.
There's definitely some synergies there. So make sure you connect. Thank you, Aletha, for being here. And let's go, Mr. James. James, thank you for being here. Great job with Denzel Washington. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
Great. Anytime I can collaborate, meet people who are, like-minded, I'll do it and take it. I loved being thrown into the fire. I had no clue what the heck I was supposed to do. I loved that I went first, not knowing what to do because I love to be uncomfortable. It just strengthens me. And so it was a great learning experience.
I love that. Thank you, James, for being so courageous and such a leader in that hot seat and leading us off there. Absolutely fantastic. And thank you so much for being here. And let's go to our other participant, Mr. John Waller. Thank you so much for being here. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
It rocked, Bill. I really enjoyed it and would be honored to be able to come back again as well. Thank you.
Beautiful. Sean. Beautiful. We would love to have you. And let's go, Nick. Nick, thank you for being here today. Please don't beat anybody up for going to dinner with Olga. But thank you for being here. And how was your time with us today on the Heart of Influence?
I learn every time we go on this show and every time I'm in your presence and Sean's presence. And I just want to say a couple of things. You know, Sean brings out the best in everybody, and so do you. And Jim Rohn had said something: service to a few is good, service to many leads to greatness. And that's what I feel when I'm with Unblinded, that the service you guys are providing are leading all of us to greatness, to spread this positivity. James, you hit it right on the head. Stay away from the news. The news is toxic. Once again, it was great meeting everybody here. And once again, I'm always so grateful for Bella, Unblinded, and Sean and the team.
Thank you so much for that heartfelt share, Nick. We appreciate you just as much. And now let's go, Olga. Olga, your final on your Heart of Influence.
I truly appreciate all of you for taking the time to join us here on the Heart of Influence. Your presence and participation made it meaningful, powerful, especially with Leia.
Yeah.
Esme for creating and putting this together. You, Bella, for your inspiration, your wit. I love you so much. And I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you.
Awesome. Great job, Olga. And thank you for your leadership and commitment, because had you not stayed committed, we wouldn't be here. So thank you. And let's go, Esme, your final.
Thank you so much for Bella for making this an incredible experience every single time and bringing the energy. And Olga, you created this the same way I did. So thank you for your leadership as well. And thank you to all the courageous feedbackers and brave participants to making this an incredible experience. And if you haven't noticed, there's some gifts that were dropped into the chat. And let's take whatever we learned from here and take it into the world.
Thank you so much for that, Esme. And yes, we do have the Heart of Influence VIP bundle for you in the chat. These are not throwaway gifts. These are our gifts for you, for one, saying thank you for being on the show. And these gifts are intentionally curated to help you continue to build the relationships that you've built here today. The things that we are doing in the AI space will absolutely blow your mind. And on that business acceleration session, you'll get the Leia feedback, plus you'll get an actualized session from our actualized intelligence. So definitely take us up on that and download also the group influence book that has the entire formula that we shared here today on the Heart of Influence. So definitely take advantage of those. And just want to again thank Olga and Esme, because it takes some work to put a show together like this. You got to go through making a lot of invite calls to get the right people on the show, and the right people were on this show. And Esme and Olga, your leadership in creating this show, absolutely incredible. Don't let it go to waste. Definitely connect with each other. Definitely have the business acceleration session. And on behalf of myself, Olga, Esme, and the Unblinded team, we always like to end every show by saying there are opportunities right in front of us that we're blind to and we're just learning to see. Have a great day.